मेरे तो बुरा कोई नहीं
ਤੇ ਟਾਈਮ ਦੱਸੂਗਾ ਕਿ ਤੇਥੋਂ ਬੁਰਾ ਕਿ ਸਾਥੋਂ ਬੁਰਾ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ
2 ਮਹੀਨੇ ਤੇ 4 ਕਰ ਬਦਲਦੇ ਸ਼ਰਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਉਹ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਵੀ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ
Mandy, thank you so much for taking the time out to talk to us today.
Thank you.
Your new film that's hitting the cinemas in a couple of weeks' time. Tell us a bit more about that.
Yeah, so Enna REHNA SEHNA nahi aunda. It's going to be releasing on the 22nd of August. And basically, like this phrase, Enna REHNA SEHNA nahi aunda, came from a guy who was going. He was a landlord basically, and वो अपने basement च गया जिथे उन्होंने students नू rent ਤੇ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੋਈ ਸੀ basement, and he saw like pizza boxes, he saw ਕੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਬੀਰਾਂ ਦੇ
Typical student.
Empty bottles and guns and like just the place like a complete mess. So ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਰਿਕਾਰਡਿੰਗ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰ ਲਈ, ਐਂਡ ਫਿਰ ਉਹ ਰਿਕਾਰਡ ਕਰਦੇ ਕਰਦੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਿ ਦੇਖੋ ਜੀ ਆਹ ਹਾਲ ਹੈ ਸਟੂਡੈਂਟਾਂ ਦੇ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਸਹਿਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦਾ. It became a big viral video, and ਫਿਰ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਨਾਮ ਪਿਕ ਕੀਤਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਸਹਿਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦਾ. And it's basically a movie about students and ਜਿਹੜੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਪੱਕੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਥੋੜੇ ਜਿਹੇ elder generation ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕੰਮਕਾਜ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ. You know, they have jobs, they have responsibilities. So basically students and ਉਹਨਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੀ ਮਤਲਬ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਸ ਹੈ, ਕੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਇੱਕ ਕੋਲਡ ਵਾਰ ਚੱਲਦੀ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਰਾਈਵਲਰੀ ਚੱਲਦੀ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਸਟੂਡੈਂਟਸ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਮਝਦੇ, ਉਹ ਮਤਲਬ ਸਟੂਡੈਂਟਸ ਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਮਝਦੇ. they don't understand that ਕਿ ਸਟੂਡੈਂਟਸ ਦੀ ਉਮਰ ਹੈ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ, ਐਂਡ ਉਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਮਝਦੇ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਮਤਲਬ the elder generation ਹੁਣ ਲੰਘ ਚੁੱਕੀ ਆ ਉਹ ਵਾਲੀ ਵਾਈਬ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਜਾਂ ਉਹ ਵਾਲੀ ਉਮਰ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ where they want to party and stuff, right? And then apart from that, it's on student deportation. The movie starts off comedy, is ਇਹਦੇ ird gird, and it goes into a very emotional message of students being deported because agents ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਮਤਲਬ ਸਟੂਡੈਂਟ ਨੂੰ ਬਾਹਰ ਤਾਂ ਭੇਜ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ, but then ਬਾਅਦ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਤਾ ਚੱਲਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਕੋਲ ਡਾਕੂਮੈਂਟਸ ਕਰੈਕਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੇ, and then the governments are like please leave, you know. So then there's like a huge case on that. So it's a very nice, relevant, real matlab, even in the teaser and the trailer ਅਸੀਂ ਦਿਖਾਇਆ ਕਿ based on real events, and it's a very relevant subject, very relevant subject.
It's based in Canada, isn't it?
All of it's based in Canada.
And that's where that issue is.
That's where the issue is. Australia had this issue as well in the past. I don't know about England, but the main issue, yes, is where Canada. So
it all originated, well, the name anyway, from a viral video that somebody took. Yes, it did. And Rupert Bal is the director, and he's done a lot of music videos that have been really appreciated by the audiences. And he was like, I think he's definitely helped raise the bar of Punjabi cinema. I really feel so. The way he's taken the film in terms of cinematography, he's done a good job. Would you say that the focus of the film is on telling students that they're now, look, you need to behave and fit into the community that you're in, but also highlighting their plight in terms of some of the sacrifices their families have made to send them?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of both. I think it's telling students that, listen, whatever you are doing is impacting everyone as a community. So if you're doing something like ਤੁਸੀਂ ਗਾ ਪਾ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ, ਪਾਰਟੀਆਂ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ, you're making a ruckus, then all the gore, they are literally, for them, everyone's bad then. You know, it doesn't matter the age, doesn't matter ਕਿ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਹੈ, ਪਾਕਿਸਤਾਨੀ ਕੀ ਹੈ, ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਇੱਕੋ ਬ੍ਰੈਕਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਾ ਕੇ ਉਹ these bloody Indians, ਇਹ ਸਾਰੇ ਇੱਕੋ ਜਿਹੇ ਨੇ ਨਾ, it becomes like that. And ਜਿਹੜੇ ਥੋੜੇ ਜਿਹਾ ਮੈਚੁਰ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਸਮਝਾਉਣ, ਮਤਲਬ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਸਮਝਾਇਆ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਮੂਵੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿ ਸਾਰੇ ਮਤਲਬ ਪੂਰੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਟੂਡੈਂਟਸ ਗਲਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੇ, not everyone is the same, you know. So yeah.
So what's your role? What character do you play?
I play, all right, I'm not going to give it away, but I play the other side, matlab students and jade, matlab I play the other side, which is she's a lawyer, she has 2 children, she's a working woman, and I also play a student at some point, like I get to experience what it's like to be a student.
So your character is the one saying "Enna REHNA SEHNA nahi aunda."
Yeah, I would say so, yes. Even in the teaser, I'm like, students don't bilkul rehna nahi aunda. So yeah, of course, yeah.
It's a lovely name.
It is, yeah. I mean, when you know where it's come from and like what the story behind it is, then it makes sense, yeah.
And in this film, you're working with Jessie Gill and Ranjit Bawa, who you've worked with before in.
Kidokandi.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Kidokandi. Yeah. So what was it like?
They're both nice. They're quite professional. But they can be reserved. They can be fun-loving. They're good. Just good colleagues.
Yeah. So what attracted you to this film?
The concept, the subject, the director, because I had seen his work as a music video director, and I really felt like, okay, if this is what you do in a music video, I'm sure you can do wonders in a movie. The vision, the content, that's what got me.
You must love Punjabi films because you've been in the industry. You've made so many films over the years. Do you sometimes feel that maybe you need to take a rest or anything, or are we far away from that yet?
I do take a rest. I just do 2 films or 3 films max a year. So then it doesn't take longer than a month plus to do the movies. So rest effort.
And then you're jetting around the world kind of promoting. That's the difficult bit, isn't it?
It's not, it can be, considering today I just landed today and we're at almost 5 p.m. I'm still awake. So yeah, it can be at times, but when you're working, yes, it can be hectic. When you're not. Then you've got the whole day to figure out what you want to do, how you want to do it.
Punjabi cinema over the past 10 years or so really has climbed, the kind of ladder of success. And we're getting so many films these days, being released kind of almost simultaneously and so on.
Right.
Do you think there's more for it? There's more room for it to grow, or do you think it's kind of saturating?
A lot more. I'm hoping in the next 10 years we'll see bigger and better changes in Punjabi cinema. I'm hoping that the audiences, they'll become more accepting of genres, of accepting and wanting more than just comedies, So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
And I suppose that's the crunch point, isn't it? Because you've got to experiment in order to have a wider appeal across India, across internationally.
Correct.
And yet you've got to balance what people are used to as well.
Right.
So are those the kind of conversations that yourself and other people in the industry have?
We do. I mean, there's a lot of times that we have these conversations that, okay, let's do something different. And then there are times when people are like, okay, we can try something different, but we have to give the audiences what they want. We feed them something else. They may not accept it. They may accept it. We can't go so out of the box that we are then failing at the box office, because then that's going to impact the entire industry as a whole. So it's like some people really like to play it safe, and some people are like, no, forget it.
Because there are huge amounts of money involved, aren't there? You can't take a risk and make something kind of completely left field.
Absolutely, absolutely. Not yet.
So it's incremental, isn't it?
Yes.
Going forward. Mandy, you're the only British Asian actress kind of who made a success at the level that you're working in.
Yeah.
How hard was it for you from the UK, being kind of born and brought up here, to make it in Punjabi films?
It's still hard. I mean, it's not the hardship is never over. It never gets easier. In fact, once you start achieving something in life, not just the industry, the struggles get harder, because then you're maintaining something. When you haven't done anything, what are you comparing it to? You've got nothing to lose because you've not gained anything.
Because you didn't have a role model here in the UK.
Yeah.
You are now the role model for many other young guys and girls as well. At what point in your life did you decide, well, actually I want to be an actress?
I was about 8.
Wow.
Yeah, 7 or 8. Yeah, just don't ask me why, I wouldn't know. It was just something I wanted to do. I was like, well, I'm going to be an actress when I grow up.
Yeah. But your Punjabi is perfect. I know you read and write, because I've seen you read Punjabi as well. Did you decide to learn Punjabi reading and writing and speaking after you decided at the age of 8 that you wanted to be an actress, or before?
That was just something that me and my sisters had to do.
Right.
Like, that was just something that Dad made us do, which I'm glad he did. Like, going to Punjabi school every Saturdays and Sundays, it was mandatory. So yeah.
So how did your first break come about?
I went to India, to Mumbai. I went for an audition, and then I got selected in terms of the movie. And because of that movie, then about a year later I got approached for another one, Mirza. Just when I finished Mirza, I got approached for another one. It's just kind of like a domino effect.
I've seen all of them.
Yeah, thank you.
Mirza was with Gippy Garewal, and
yes.
kind of a gangster movie, wasn't it?
It was. I feel like the world wasn't ready for it then. It is.
But it's a brilliant movie. Technically, it's
technically so strong. Yeah.
So are the kind of technical aspects in Punjabi movies there, or are we still kind of, experimenting and learning and so on?
No, I think there's a lot of talent in Punjabi movies in terms of cinematographers. If you're saying technical in terms of the making, I think there's a lot of talent, and people keep mixing industries. It's not that a DOP that isn't doing a Punjabi movie is just doing a Punjabi movie. He's doing a lot of Bollywood, or he's doing a lot of REHNA SEHNA nahi aunda. He actually works with Hollywood people. Like he works with Drake. He works with like some people. I don't know the other names, but there were some Hollywood people involved. So I was like, okay, this is nice, because he predominantly works in Canada, and then South India. They work in South India, so it's not like it's just limited to Punjab. Yeah.
If we have a look at the Hindi film industry, a lot of films were made in Mumbai at one time. Over the last so many years, the South Indian films have really taken over in terms of strong storylines and so on. And I feel, as a viewer of Indian cinema per se, that Punjabi films are almost there. And they just need to kind of, have one big hit in across India and India, that that they've got the potential. We've got the music, we've got the dance, we've got the looks, we've got the actors and actresses. I think we've got everything, just the right story, and it's going to do it.
Yeah, I guess so, but Diljit's films do tend to break records. They do tend to do really, really well. And Amrinder Gill's, for example, Chalmara Put and all that lot. I think we're doing good. I think the pace, considering that we're regional cinema, considering we get limited amount of screens, considering the population, jehde Punjabi movies dekhte ne, we're still a very slowly but yes growing industry indeed.
For you, globe trotting, it sounds very glamorous. Is it glamorous?
It's tiring at times, but I can't complain. I don't know what people see as glamorous, or what they see as, it might be to someone who doesn't do it, but then whenever you get used to doing something, you just take it for granted. It just becomes a regular thing, so it's fine, it's okay.
You've done quite a lot of different kind of characters in your movies, from Ekam to Mirza to Rabda Radio, Saak, Kedukundi, and now this film. All of those characters, slightly different in that. Are there kind of characters that you think, I'd love to do a different type of a character?
I'm happy
somewhere?
with the work that I've done. Really am proud of the work I've done, and I always go by opportunities in terms of what's presented to me, and would I want to do it, would I not want to do it. Yes, there are certain films that I would want to do, that I would want to, instead of waiting for it to happen, I'd want to create it, be it like an action film, be it like just a thriller, a psychological thriller. But I think we need to wait a little for that, because I don't think Punjabi cinema is ready for a psychological thriller. I feel it still needs a little bit of time. It needs about 5 years.
I think Binnu Dillon produced a film that was about some kind of a horror movie or something. I'm not sure how well it did, but you're right in terms of the subject area.
We just need a little time for genres. Yes. Because people, for some reason, in Punjabi film industry, people are just accepting films that feel real, that are like ਸਾਡੀ ਕਹਾਣੀਆਂ ਬੇਸ਼ੱਕ ਉਹ ਪਿੰਡ ਦੀ ਹੋਵੇ, ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਦੀ ਹੋਵੇ, abroad ਹੋਵੇ, right? That's what they want to watch. You cannot say to them that, okay, this is just pure action, pure entertainment, pure thrill, horror. They're just like, no, Punjabi, like believable nahi hai, like they're like that. But when it comes to the same people, they will watch a horror, Hollywood or Bollywood. They will watch a thriller, Hollywood or Bollywood. Just haven't accepted it in Punjabi cinema yet, but I'm sure they will over time.
So Mandy, when you finish with the camera and it's lights out kind of in terms of the camera, what's life like for Mandy Takhar?
It's just normal. There's nothing that I do that anyone else doesn't. I sleep, eat, go to the gym, speak to my family, read a book, plan what to do next, listen to scripts, try and make some more creative work happen if it's not happening. You know what I mean? Just regular. Go traveling. Spend time with friends. Yeah.
So in terms of your family and some of your close friends, has that kind of glamour waned off slightly, or are they still in awe when they see you?
No, then I've never seen any of my family members in awe with my glamour thing. We've all been really normal. I've never seen them, and I've never acted out either. Look, oh, I'm a celebrity, or look, I do movies, or I'm an actress. I've never done that. So yeah.
Presumably they watch all your movies. Do they ever
sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It's not. It's like, it's my work. It's not a big deal to them, and it's not a big deal to me either. That it's not a big deal to them, or it's just normal. Like
and do they ever comment on your performances?
Yes. Sometimes, yeah. If they have gone to watch something and they really like it, they do.
Enna REHNA SEHNA is going to hit the cinemas on the 20th of August. 22nd of August.
Yes.
Are you already planning or working on another project? Or?
At the moment, yes, but let's not talk about that. As of now, let's make it happen. I only like to talk about things once they have happened. I don't like to kind of pre-talk about this. I end up giving the story away, so let's not even go there. But I mean, there's a couple of things in the pipeline that I'll be working on, but first I just want to get the promotions done here and Canada, and just kind of get the word out there that our movie is releasing on the 22nd of August. It's a beautiful film, and I really, really want all of you to go watch it.
Well, we are going to watch it. Any kind of advice you would give to budding actors and actresses from the UK? What would you say to
From
them?
the UK is that first they would probably have to move to India to make links, contacts, and do auditions. That's step one. And step two, that it takes about 5 years to become an overnight success. So keep that in mind. That's something I read, and I swear by that. So
is auditions the way in, or is it contacts?
Well, it has been for me. Yeah. It has been for me that I've auditioned and got the project, and from that project I've got another project. Contacts haven't really worked for me. I don't really have a camp or a godfather or a team that I continuously work with. I share decent rapport with people in the industry. No one's too close to me, and no one's hateful, I think, not to my face anyway. But I don't have like that, that kind of network, I would say, and never have had, where I can say, hey, come on, let's do a film. Like, I don't have that. And I don't mind that. It's okay.
Sometimes you get the impression that in films, they're like camps, because you get the same teams working in all the films.
I realised that late too, because I was like, they're constantly doing a movie together. Oh, okay, they're from the same camp. Got it.
And that exists in Hollywood as well.
Everywhere,
one time there were studios, they had
but
contracts.
But it's good, it's fine. You're working in a group of people that get along with one another. They share a rapport with one another, and they're building each other. They're building the industry. They're making movies. That's fine. It's okay.
Okay, finally, Mandy, once again, Enna REHNA SEHNA, why should we go and watch it?
Because it's a beautiful film, it's based on true events, it's a relevant issue, and I really want all the Punjabis everywhere abroad, Australia, Canada, England, to support Punjabi cinema, because you guys support us, we can then create more Punjabi cinema, which is what we want to do.
Mandy,
for you.
Mandy, best of luck.
Thank you.
And thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਸਹਿਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਹਾਂ ਗੰਦੇ ਕੁੱਤੇ